Wagwan, we're back. Tom's visiting himself. Wagwan.
You like that Rasta Postman part?
One bandage him.
But partner fool him a roll with the big thing. Just in case them try to rob him van.
I'll have to put that in now so they understand what I mean. We're at Fusion again. We're trying to train some shoulders.
You just told me to put this extra plate on and I wonder why now.
We're going to take these two off. We're going to put like a little digestive biscuit on and I'm going to need a spot with that. Yeah, we're going to train some shoulders today and then we're going to go and mess about with our Mark 5. We're doing something fairly important for Mark 5s, so carry on watching.
Are you them ops?
I'm them ops. This weight is my ops.
We look and we hops, but them man a shook.
Easy.
You just missed it.
Yeah.
He tried 20 key and nearly flattened his own face.
I just got stepdaddy stuck and like it went everywhere and Tom just abused me.
His nails didn't look like Voldemort.
I was like that and then he was trying to touch my penis. Right, are we going? Are you gonna take this seriously or what?
Go on.
Last exercise of the day. Shrugs.
Shows how you count shopping at Cardiff.
Jeffrey? That's how
You're not Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis does that with his silver spoon.
Platinum.
We've still not been sponsored by Monster. Shocking.
And ops.
I wonder if my car has survived.
Rumour is still on, isn't it?
A light session to start the week off. We're back at the garage. We've got some bits to sort on the Mark 5 today. Tom's here. We've got the heater working.
Heater's working.
And if you didn't know, we have got our YouTube partnership back. So we're going somewhere. Yeah, no more. We might be able to cram some TD in there because we have his permission, but everything else we're fucked.
Draining oil, need to take sump off. Jet's just arrived though, so oil's going to be red hot, it's like it's burning me, doesn't it?
So if you own a Mark 5, like me, if you're unfortunate enough to have an extra chromosome, Mark 5s have a bit of a problem. If you've seen the last video we made where we made a GTI caddy, which I recommend you go and watch because it's funny as fuck, and how many people have made videos about GTI caddies? No one as handsome as us. So one thing we did to that caddy is we did a balance shaft delete. In the easiest way to explain it, the oil pump on Mark 5s has another pump next to it. If the pump seizes, engine's fucked. So we buy one of these. There's a couple of makes of these, isn't there?
Yeah.
I will say, packaging's very nice.
He needs an adult, I'll cut it for you because
Yeah.
you're not trusted and your mum's not here.
Oh,
There you go.
very nice. Lovely bit of bolt jacky. So we have this, and if I can get it out. This is a stretch bolt, so you need it. Because when I first bought the car, as Tom will know, and he advised me against it, which I'm glad I did, which I'm glad I didn't, I should say. I was going to go and buy one of these second-hand off of a car that roofed it.
Big roof job.
Well, I think I'm going to roof this, so I might as well just install pre-roofed parts. The problem that Mark 5s have is that when the balance shaft seizes, it can fuck the engine. So this is like a bit like a skateboard wheel. So you spin it. If it seizes, it doesn't fuck the engine, just this is fucking. So we should be alright. So this is, I want to run a bit more power in this. I don't want to go stupid. I just want to run a bit more power because, well, I thought this was 200 brake, but as I've just found out last week, it's actually mapped about 240, 250. It's alright. And I've just found out, I thought this had basically a standard system on with just a catback from Tony Banks. If you remember years ago, I went to Tony Banks and we had the world's loudest R32, which were a poor decision. Why didn't anyone talk me out of that? But we moved. But this actually has a sports cat on it, so we could be alright, just mapping it a bit now. But I have bought a KO4. Cat's out the bag. Got a KO4 at home. Need a few more bits. So me and Tom are going to try and build myself a nice daily, aren't we, Sausage?
Yeah.
So I want to build a nice daily. That's why I bought a DSG, because I want a nice daily to potter about in. I want it to look nice, I want it to go nice. We're still not going to cut any corners. Obviously, if you've followed us for a while, or you've seen any of our cars, like, no messing.
We don't mess about.
That's where it comes from. As cringy as that sounds, we try not to cut corners. We build nice cars. I'm just going to sit here and play with my new world's most expensive fidget spinner to help with my autistic tendencies, and we're gonna future-proof the engine. This is why. Obviously, we did it in the Caddy because we know we're going to run a bit more power in that. We're going to run a bit more power in this.
So step one, take the bolts out of the sump.
It would be kind of hard to get it off of that.
Whoa.
That was close.
Close, mate.
And I've also got a coolant leak apparently. There's little pink spots everywhere.
Basically, Jack is shook because them bolts are ops.
No, currently this car is an op, and it's making me shook. My bank account's also an op because that's not agreeing with me at all.
So we've got all the bolts out of the sump. We're just taking the turbo drain off. We've undone the boost pipe, undone the gearbox bolts. That one just slightly loose, holding it in. And then we're going to get a little crack off your breaker bar. So easy last time I did it, I had to record it, hold the torch and pull that off at the same time. But yeah, there we go, sump's off. If you're wondering where this op thing's coming from, we've been watching a lot of that, so it's old kids TV, is it?
Yeah.
Old kids TV programmes that are Jamaican. So like, Jamaican Fireman Sam.
Jamaican Rosie and Jim.
Jamaican Rosie and Jim. Also the
Postman Pat.
Jamaican Postman Pat, some funny ones.
One.
Jack just randomly sends them at night.
Yeah, that's funny.
Then all day at work we just start singing old songs.
Yeah.
Because we're like 7-year-old. The original sealant, so it looks like something's never been off before.
I'd be more upset if we took it off and found out it's already done.
I would crash up.
And still bill me for
And
it.
still bill you for the hour that's been taken.
Does I want that?
No, there's always one though, isn't there? Splash guard for pump. This one is the oil pump, and this one's the balance shaft. The oil pickup tube goes into there. There is a gear inside. Where is it? Inside there. You can see it a little bit there. If you look in there. There's a gear there. So what happens is this gear inside there, or this pump, seizes and stops this chain from rotating. Therefore, the oil pump, which controls the oil supply and feed to the engine, can't pick it up anymore, and it stops. And then this chain jumps and it blows engine up. Engine chews itself. So what we do, we undo that multi-point bit and take that pulley off and change it for one that's on a skateboard bearing, basically just freewheeling. So if the inside of this ever seizes up, that physical shaft will stop working, but the outside cog will still turn due to this one still being connected on the same chain. And that is the balance shaft cog, as you can see. Fixed, don't rotate.
I'm sure you can understand how difficult this is to film. Obviously, when you're doing it on an engine stand, it's a piece of piss. He's brought me a special ginger edition of the pickup pipe, especially just as copper as my head. I think he asked for that on the phone. Like normally, they must come in silver, but he said, "I've got this ginger customer."
That's it. I just phoned James up. Like, I've got this ginger customer. I need the ginger edition, please, if you've got one. Everything just goes well unless you're on camera. And then not works.
Like me when I did Bang Bus.
Imagine this little ginger face on Bang Bus. It'd be like that guy off in Superbad.
You know about Project X?
Project X, I mean.
This is called the machine guns, or the friendly scissors. It's called the circle of pleasure, the itsy bitsy spider. Tapping and circling, tap, tap, tap.
The same body build as well.
This is going to take about 40 minutes, so it's going to be straight in. Do I have a pop in straight away, or they take ages? There we go. Easy as that. And then,
It's as tight could be.
that's it.
Take a little pin out.
And then boom. All tight, lovely. And installed the free wheel. The engine's now pretty much safe. Can't have
Sleep like that now.
That's it.
No sun.
Start it back up now. Little limiter bash.
Yeah. I will say it's nice to be actually like doing something to my own car for a change. It's not, we haven't done anything to one of our cars in a while, have we?
Yeah. It's been a while. Wow, that's a bit blocked.
So it's worthwhile us changing that then.
Well, it should have drained that out fully. So there's a reason why that's been in there still. Don't look too bad to be honest. Usually you get like little pieces of red plastic in there and silicone where people have took sump off before, and they've put too much silicone on the sump, and as the sump's bolted in, squirts out and goes into the sump, so sometimes that gets blocked up with that. And the red bits are off the old style dipstick tube. The dipstick tube disintegrates and drops inside the sump. You usually see it in sump. I'll have a look in a minute to see if yours have got it. But you usually see like little bits of red inside pick up. But yeah, all good apart from that.
Tom's got my cock ring in his hand now.
Just a case of wiggling that on. Easy as that. I just like to make sure O-ring's seated by just like wiggling it a little bit. And it goes on. Lovely. And that is the balance shaft delete pretty much done. We just need to clean the sump up, reseal it, and then back on.
Is that the technical term? That's also the sound that your uncle makes when he leaves you.
That's also the same noise what your wallet's going to make later when you open it. Very expensive. Broken.
What, that finger? What's broken? Don't be saying that.
It's like that. Just have a look at so much shit in your sump. No, sorry, in the back thing.
All good?
All good. That's like what I ran about a minute ago.
A bit of the dipstick.
Bit of dipstick, that's the bottom of the dipstick tube. See the circle bit?
Look at that military precision.
Fucking hell, I don't know about that.
It's like you've done it before.
That's it. And slide. And slide.
Yeah, man. This is my job at the garage. I'm employed on a 0-hour contract to hold stuff. I'm like a Romanian. But Romanians have better benefits and are treated nicer. He's not even responding.
Not falling for that childish behaviour yet. Clean down, change that seal on end at boost pipe a little bit like what's leaking. They usually snap these ears off.
Yeah.
But the ears are still on, so I presume just the seal's leaking. No, not the best design.
We'll change it all anyway when we go bigger turbo.
That's all that shit out of here. Tis wet. Because them man are shook.
Well, shine your head on it.
My head's shining.
Your head shone.
My head's shining. It's leaking from there, as you can see. That's why it's wet. Dry. Wet.
Problem solved. I might actually make some boost now.
Intercooler tab's still on anyway.
Yeah.
So I've not brought intercooler, which is another common one.
Don't worry, when a little sneak peek, but me and Tom are going to build a sick welly cooler when we make this. Tom's going to teach me how to weld.
His hand to bench. We'll get first aid kit and stand by.
In
St John's ambulance lady outside.
Some wet paper towels.
Oh, plenty of them, just in case you bang your head.
Yeah.
If you wait till dinner, if it's eaten by dinner after blue paper towels not being applied,
I'll call your mum.
that's it, you're going home.
Big Wen won't give a fuck. The only time my mum will answer the phone and say I've been injured at the garage if there's a claim involved. So that's it really. It's something I'd recommend anyone getting done. Obviously Tom can offer this service and he does it as a full kit. So if you're wondering why we've only done half of it because we've not put oil back in, but there's another sick video coming where we're actually putting something spicy on. Obviously this is nice, but we're not going to see that, but it's just a peace of mind thing. just spat everywhere. So yeah, we've got a sick video coming next, which is actually me putting something nice on, so get ready. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe. Give Tom a shout if you want this service doing. And we've got some merchandise. If you want to look better than me in this hoodie, we are selling them. So if you get in touch with Tom, we can sort you out a hoodie. We're going to do a few of these.
Show us the back. Use a twirl.
The back's it.
Ignore that oil drip on his back, which is just developed. So what happens when Jack comes to the garage? He comes to the garage to old stuff and then just gets dripped on.
Yeah, look, I've held like 2 tools. That's it.
Dirty hands on me.
Yeah.
I've had gloves on, though, to be honest.
So yeah, if you want one of these hoodies, we can sort it.
I've got 10 of these hoodies coming this week. So if you want one of these hoodies, I think 5 of them have already sold already, and I've not even advertised them yet. Yeah. So it's the Bellmans TC Performance hoodie. It comes with a GB sign on. It's the same logo as what I had on my race suit, and the big TC Performance on the back.
And it's heavy. It's thick.
It's 400 micrograms thick, fleece lined.
Fleeced inside.
It's got the stitching. It's got the pads on the inside of the logo to stop it from rubbing on your boob and stuff. So it's comfortable.
Doesn't itch your nipples.
No chafiness.
Yeah. So yeah, just stay tuned, subscribe and all that, and let me know if you're going to come down to Tom's and do it. Yeah. See you in a bit.